They say love is powerful, but when it blinds you from the truth, it can destroy everything you hold dear. In the quiet town of Odo-Aye, there lived a young fisherman named Tunde. He was known for his gentle heart, his quiet strength, and his faith. Every dawn, he would rise before the roosters crow, take his canoe, and paddle into the mist-covered river, the river that gave life to Odo-Aye. He would cast his nets, sing softly to the rhythm of the water, and thank God for another day. To everyone, Tunde was content, simple, godly, and good. But sometimes, even the most faithful heart can be tested in ways unseen. One morning, as the mist hung low on the river, something strange happened. Tunde was humming his usual tune when he heard another voice, gentle, melodic, echoing across the water. It was a song, not in any language he knew, yet it pulled him in. He stopped rowing. The river was still. Then, from the silver mist, a figure began to appear. A woman. She stood waist-deep in the water, her long hair glistening like wet silk, her eyes glowing faintly like the moon itself. Her skin shimmered, not pale, not dark, but something in between, like light passing through water. When she smiled, Tunde's heart skipped. "Who are you?" he asked softly. The woman tilted her head, her voice like a whisper of wind through reeds. "Someone who has been waiting for you." And before he could speak again, she disappeared beneath the surface, leaving only repose and silence. That night, Tunde could not sleep. Her voice haunted him. Her eyes followed him. He tried to pray, but his mind wandered back to the river. The next morning, he went again, though his mother warned, "The river is not a place for dreams, my son." As soon as his canoe touched the water, she appeared again. This time closer. "My name is Amara," she said. "The daughter of the waters." She smiled softly. "I have watched you all your life, Tunde. Your kindness, your songs, your heart. I love you." He should have been afraid, but he wasn't. Instead, something warm and strange filled his chest. He had always prayed for love, for someone to see him, and now she did. Days turned into weeks. Tunde stopped joining the village prayers. He no longer ate with his mother. At night, he would slip out to the river, whispering into the darkness, waiting for his river bride. People began to talk. Some said he was bewitched. Others said the river had claimed him. Then one evening, the village pastor came to see him. He placed a hand on Tunde's shoulder and said, "My son, the devil sometimes dresses beauty in holiness. Test every spirit. Not every light comes from God." But Tunde smiled faintly. "Pastor, how can love be evil? God is love, is he not?" The pastor sighed. "Yes, but not every love leads to light." That night, Tunde dreamt again. Amara was crying by the riverbank. "Why do they hate us?" she whispered. "They will never let us be. If you truly love me, meet me at midnight to come to the river, leave all behind, and I will make you mine forever." When Tunde woke, his heart beat hard in his chest. He tried to ignore the call, but the sound of her voice echoed in his mind like a drum. So at midnight, he rose quietly, took his canoe, and paddled to the middle of the river. The moon hung low, painting the water in silver light. The night was silent, too silent. Then, a ripple, and Amara rose from the depths, more radiant than ever. Her beauty was breathtaking, yet her glow felt cold. "Tunde," she said, her voice trembling like music, "come, let me love you beyond this world." He took a step forward in his canoe, eyes locked on hers. But then he saw it, just for a moment, her reflection in the water. It wasn't a woman's face. It was something dark, scaled, and ancient. His breath caught. He stepped back, but she reached out, her fingers stretching unnaturally long. Suddenly, thunder rolled across the sky. A voice boomed from the shore. "In the name of Jesus, come out of her," spirit of deception. It was the pastor, standing on the riverbank, Bible in hand, lantern blazing. Amara screamed, a sound that shook the waters. Lightning flashed, striking the river. Her form twisted, her beauty fading into horror. Her eyes turned red, her hair turned to smoke, and with a final shriek, she vanished into the deep. The river grew still. Tunde fell to his knees in the canoe, trembling, tears streaming down his face. He cried out, "God, forgive me. I was blind." By dawn, he was at the church, barefoot, soaked, broken. He fell before the altar and wept, "Lord, open my eyes to see only the beauty that comes from you." From that day, he was never the same. He warned others, not every light is holy. Not every love is pure. Some beauty is born from darkness. Because not every beautiful thing is from God. Sometimes, darkness wears the face of an angel. Love without discernment leads to destruction. Beauty without God's presence is a trap. Always test every spirit, because even the devil can glow like light. 2 Corinthians 11 verse 14. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more African faith-based folktales with deep meaning. Comment, "I choose light bulb" if you believe real love comes from God. See you in the next story.